what is it that we're really fearing? If I were to tell you that a means to an end, a way to get to that vision, a way to build the business, one of them is Facebook Live, what is the fear that's popping up when you think about videos, when you think about doing something like Facebook Live? It's all made up. I mean, what could be the worst thing that could happen? You say the wrong thing, so what? And I know that might be from an old program back in the day where maybe you got embarrassed in school, or you said something and you don't want to mess up, or you don't want to feel judged by family, or you don't want to, do this and that. And I get that. But if we've got a vision that outweighs and trumps all of that, it's going to start to actually mean more to step into that vision than it is for like the opinions of others, or this idea of what if I'm judged, or what if my light isn't on properly. I mean, heck, part of the reasons why I do some of these raw, authentic Facebook Lives with you is to be a stand for just do something. I'm not in a studio right now. I don't have the boom mics or the Yeti mics, and I don't have the perfect lighting right now. That doesn't matter. And we are going to start doing some of that for fun. And, in professional sales videos, you may want to take a different approach. But on these Facebook Lives, I think, and I've been told that some of the best part about this is that it's off the cuff, it's real, it's authentic. You're hanging out with me in my house, and we're just talking. If you have a concept, an idea, something that you have some value on it, and that would help, maybe you're building a fan page, and that some people on there would benefit from some of the content you're going to give to them. What in the world? I can tell you one thing. There's that fear is that you think, if there's some fear around doing a video or picking up the phone, one of the quickest ways you can snap out of that is take the focus off of you. Take the focus off of you. It's not about you. You're doing a video so that you can make an impact, so that you can actually give some value to your audience. You can shed some, whether that's a diet plan or some type of, finance trick, or whatever the business model is, right? Whatever the pain is, whatever your audience is hungry for, you're giving them content that addresses that. It has nothing to do with you. And if we can actually get our focus off of us and stop being so in our head and being so in love with our ego, and actually just flip a switch and become this individual, this leader, this woman, this powerhouse woman or man who just wants to go out there and make an impact, you're going to start seeing changes. You're going to start actually seeing some character traits change as well. And you're going to start seeing some fire in here, because it's not about you. When you have a vision, a mission, a message that you want to go out there and impact the world, that is what is going to get people to move. That's what's going to move mountains. If your vision's about you and you making $1 million this month or this year or whatever, it doesn't inspire anybody, right? When it becomes more about a movement, a collective, about a consciousness, about serving an audience or a market, then it's not about you, and you can actually learn some cool stuff, hit record, and if you have to have notes, so what? Put notes in front of your computer. Have a bulleted list. I mean, do not read a script. But if you feel like you need to stay on track with a couple of notes, put a Post-it note with 5, ideas or 5 different phrases or topics that'll trigger some content in your brain, and you can click live and start serving your audience through one of the most powerful mediums you are going to have access to in 2017 as a business owner, as a marketer, to get your word out, to get your message out. Okay? So the fear is it's all made up bullshit. It's all made up bullshit. All of it. You might as well make stuff up that serves you towards the vision. If you've got the big enough vision, you might as well start making stuff up that serves you and moves you forward. An event happened. We created an idea around it. Some of us created an identity around it, hardcore beliefs around it, that we're not enough, we're too big, we're too small, we're not smart enough, we don't have enough value, no one would ever give us money for what we've got. Who's going to follow us? I'm not a leader. I can't make the impact. I'd be awful on stage. I can't do the blog posts. I don't have the skill sets, money, time. All of that stuff came from something in the past, right? And you holding on to that, it doesn't hurt anyone but you. It's not loving to you. If you've got that big enough vision, man, you're going to have to, you start dancing with that vision and the energy and who you need to step into. All of that garbage, all of that bullshit is going to start lowering, the volume is going to start lowering. And you're going to start becoming this person who's going to actually do the thing and take action.